No more stress. Make your ordinary bathroom extraordinary for only $99 per month. New shower, new door, new tub, new wall, new anti-slip technology. Be stress-free. Call 800-981-8177. BCI Bath and Shower is made in America for the highest quality. Ask about our military and senior discounts. Your dream bathroom in as little as one day. First 50 callers save $1,500 on a never clear glass treated door. Call now. Great. 800-981-8177. Call BCI Bath and Shower, the leader in bathroom remodeling. Be smart, safe, and stay a step ahead of inflation with our interest-free financing options. Call 800-981-8177. Love your bathroom with free upgrades. Call 800-981-8177. That's 800-981-8177.
News, opinion, insight. 860AMTheAnswer.com. Our mobile app on TuneIn, iHeart, and the Odyssey app. We go where you go. 860 AM, The Answer. Portions of the following program may contain pre-recorded material.
You are listening to the best of the Officer Tatum Show.
Brandon Tatum is a 7-year veteran of the Tucson Police Department. He's a YouTube sensation with over 2 million subscribers. He started Lexus with Candace Owens, and now he's tackling his biggest assignment yet. This is the Officer Tatum Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, welcome back to the Officer Tatum Show. I'm your host, Brandon Tatum. Make sure you text Tatum to 53445. Text Tatum to 53445. I got another guest joining me. One of my favorite people in the conservative movement. I literally look at his videos almost every single day. Such an inspirational young man, Corey Yeshua. I love you, man. I love all that you do. I mean, it's funny because people watch me, but I watch you to learn stuff. I mean, I don't know how you have the time to put those videos together, man. And like, Nick knows we use a bunch of your videos, but putting those videos together, telling the truth, showing a real perspective that most people are not participating in. But I just want to welcome you to the show, man. Thank you for joining me. But I just want to hear your perspective on this culture that we live in and why you do the things you do, why you expose these pedophile people that be on there, why you do the things that you do.
Yeah, well, first of all, man, I'm so happy to be on here, man. I've been a fan of yours for a while now. You know, when I first started getting into politics, I would watch your videos all the time. You know what I mean? So you definitely inspired me. But I would just say, man, I see a lot going on with the children, man. I have 3 daughters myself. The video that went viral of me and my daughter, Royalty, that's my oldest daughter. But I have 2 other daughters as well. So, you know, I just want people to know what's going on with the kids, man. It's important to me. You know, it's important what's going on with the schools, critical race theory, gender theory. You know, definitely what's going on with child trafficking and stuff I've been getting into lately with the Epstein and all that different type of stuff. Like, a lot of people not talking about it because I think a lot of people are scared to talk about it. You know, and I get why, because a lot of people gonna miss and a lot of people are dying. You know what I mean? So I understand why people are scared to talk about it. But yeah, man, it's important to me that people see what's going on with kids, so we can rescue these kids, man, protect these kids, and you know, keep them safe.
Yeah, and I love that you put the focus on from the perspective of being a father and a protector, because that's what we're called to do. We're called to protect them, and not just physically, but mentally.
Amen.
We're called to protect our children, and I love the fact that you bring these things out. I mean, you know, I'm probably going to ask you something controversial, but you're probably not expecting it. However, I'm going to ask you, and you can give the answer the way you like it. And there's been a lot of risk in the movement about Donald Trump versus DeSantis. Do you have an opinion about that?
Honestly, man, that's funny you asked me that, because I've been thinking about that a little bit lately, because I've been seeing, like, on Twitter and stuff, people, you know, one side DeSantis, one side Trump. People say, like, DeSantis is, you know, sold out. People say Trump sold out, this and that. I know Trump with the vaccines and stuff, and I'm definitely not for that whatsoever. I definitely don't stick by that, and, you know, I don't know, man. I want to see how it plays out a little bit. You know, I'll vote for each one of them over what we got right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And speaking of what we got right now, you know, it's very interesting to see Joe Biden in office and the push that they're pushing the LGBTQ data. Right. They're pushing that this country is a racist nation. I mean, what is your stand, and what do you have to say about Biden's administration so far?
It's like mind-boggling, man. Every time, like I had to stop watching his videos. Every time I see him on stage and he's fumbling over his words, it's like, it's embarrassing for the country, man. You know, we had Trump before and everybody was bashing him, all the media, all celebrities. And then Biden gets on stage and he's just fumbling over his words, he can't speak, and everybody's silent about it, except like conservatives and stuff, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, it's like we have to like put on blinders and ignore what we're seeing with our eyes, like even with the gender stuff, everything, you know, what he's pushing. What do you do with the passports? I think he made it to where you can put like your day on there or something like that. It's ridiculous stuff, man. Like they want us to ignore reality.
Right.
But we're not. If you stand on the Bible, dude, and that's your foundation, we're not going to ignore reality. God made man and woman. He made male and female, and that's it.
Right, I agree with you 1,000%. As a father, I often talk about this on my show, how important fathers are in their children's lives and in society as a whole. So I want to talk to you a little bit about fatherhood. I know we just have probably about a couple more minutes left, but I want to talk to you about fatherhood. How important is it to you to be a father, the impact you have on your children, and the impact that fathers have in this country? So what's your ideas of the impact of fathers in America?
I think fathers are extremely important, man. Like, you know, if I didn't grow up without my dad, like I seen one of my friends, man, that grew up without his dad. You know, he didn't have his dad in his life, and he's literally doing like 15 years right now.
Wow.
You know, so being in my children's life is very, very important to me. You know, I want them to look at me as a man that, you know, they can be like, oh, I want to get a man like that, like my dad. You know what I mean? So I want to treat them a certain type of way. I treat their mother a certain type of way. Somebody that they can look up to, but it was a transformation through God and His Word. You know, the Lord's Word really transformed me, transformed my mind, transformed my life, because I was not this person. You know, I really wasn't, bro. I was an entirely different person, man, but I give all glory to God, and I point my children to Him above all.
I love that, man. You and I both, man. I wasn't this person that people see me as today. Oh, Brandon, you're so young, but man, I used to be hood, man. I mean, I got Young Savage tattoos across my stomach. I used to have gold teeth in my mouth.
What? You had gold?
I have a 6-piece right at the bottom. Right
Wow.
Be listening to Boosie and Webby, Wipe It Down and all that. I wasn't who I am today. My anger was out of control. You say the wrong thing to me, I'm flashing on you.
Right.
And now with God, I have a much better, more peaceful life.
Amen.
And I'm a better father because I don't raise my kids to listen to that trash rap music. I don't curse around my son. I try to raise him to be the best version of himself.
Amen.
And I'm glad that God translated me to this because that other thing was leading to destruction, promiscuity. I had no filter, and it's good to hear another brother, not just another brother, but another man of Christ, as a father too,
Yeah.
because I feel like I can relate to a lot of things that you say. So, man, you had a tremendous story. We could spend literally the rest of the show talking about where you came from right now, man, but I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you, man. I'm inspired by you. And tell the audience where they can find your content, where they can find you on TikTok and all of those things.
Okay, yeah. So pretty much all my social media is Corey Yeshua. Facebook, I'm Corey Yeshua, K-O-R-Y, Yeshua, Y-E-S-H-U-A. Instagram as well, TikTok. So yeah, you can catch me here, guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. Y'all
Thank
make
you so
sure
much,
y'all.
bro, for having me on, man. I appreciate you so much.
I know it's funny, man. You know, you guys probably don't know our relationship, but you know, I know that he followed me, but I follow him. It's like almost a congruent admiration for one another, and I think that's the way we should be. And we can be an example of people working together, fathers working together, and doing great things, you know, in the atmosphere. So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you being here. Your lovely wife is here. Where she at? She the one right in the corner. Lovely wife is here, family, man. So I just really appreciate you. I always lose track of time on the radio. I don't know how much time I have left, but I got 3 minutes. We got plenty of time to talk, man. We need to go down the path of more things. You know, one thing that I spoke about in the last couple segments was the importance or the detriment of what you put into your mind.
Right.
Hip-hop music,
Right.
You know, things that you watch on TV. What's your stance on hip-hop music and culture? And is it detrimental, or do you think a person can weed between what's true and what's false?
Right. As far as the youth go, man, I don't think the youth can. I don't think they can separate, you know, music from reality, because the rappers come with a certain, well, they say it's their life, it's their true life. They're putting it on the, you know, the track. So I actually come from music. I started music when I was 8. I was in a group. We got a record deal, Universal, all of that type of stuff. So I come from that background. You know what I mean? I come from that life, the entertainment industry and, you know, Hollywood, all that type of stuff. So, yeah, man, I definitely think that it's a detriment to society right now. Like all this, you know, gangster rap and all that type of stuff getting in the kids' mind, influencing them, going out with the murder rate crazy everywhere, man. I definitely think we need a new wave of music. I think that's what we're trying to do right now. Me and my cousin and my brother who actually had the group God Changed Our Life, so we're doing new type of music now. I know you ain't heard none of my music yet, man.
No, I haven't, man.
Yeah, I'm actually doing an EP right now. It'll be about 7 songs, so I don't know if you heard Isaiah Robin, that's my cousin. We're doing music together right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, we're about to change the game.
You have to get us some music. I don't know where we can download it at. Email, inbox me. I definitely want to listen and support you, man, because you're a man with integrity and you got a good heart, and I appreciate you. So we're getting ready to go to the break. Ladies and gentlemen, you can call in 844-900-7243. 007243. Now I got 1 more minute, but I want to say this. Something that I spoke about yesterday in the speech. We need to put God first in all that we do. The problem that I see, and I'm sure you agree with me, the problem that I see is that people are trying to do this on their own, with their own wisdom. God is the instructor and wisdom giver to us, and when we adhere to what God has called us to do, we become better individuals. So as we go to the break, you can call in 844-900-7243, 844-900-7243, and also text Tatum to 53445. I want to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, hold the phone. I'll be back after the break.
Need more of Brandon? The Officer Tatum podcast is available on the Salem Podcast Network, Apple, Spotify, and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, I have to tell you about Relief Factor. What is the one principle that I stand by with anything that I promote? Does it work and does it not work? With Relief Factor, it works. I was an athlete, played college football, also was a police officer for several years, carrying around a bulletproof vest and a 20-pound gun belt that literally tore my back apart. But taking Relief Factor helped me relieve the pain, and I feel amazing. I decided to not take Relief Factor because I felt good. ReliefFactor.com. Order now or call 800-4RELIEF. ReliefFactor.com. Again, ReliefFactor.com or call 800-4RELIEF. Feel the difference with Relief Factor.
Arnold Palmer? Check. Motorized solar shades? Yes, please. Okay. New custom window coverings from Blinds.com. Blinds.com is the easiest way to upgrade your home with custom window treatments. You can even stay in the hammock while Blinds.com handles the install. Just click installation at checkout and relax while we do the work for you. No matter how many window treatments you order, installation is always one low cost. Need help choosing? Talk to a Blinds.com design expert for free to help you make the best selection from classic shutters to outdoor roller shades and more. With over 25 million windows covered, you can rest easy with Blinds.com's 100% satisfaction guarantee. See why Blinds.com is the #1 online retailer of custom window coverings with over 40,000 5-star reviews. Shop Blinds.com and save 45% off selected products. 45% off selected products at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
There's still time for business owners to claim their federal aid under the Employee Retention Tax Credit Program. Cash refunds of up to $26,000 per employee are available for employers who continue to pay their employees during the COVID epidemic. Many businesses qualify and simply do not know it. All business types and industries may qualify. You can received a PPP loan. This is a cash payment and not a loan and can be claimed now. The licensed CPAs and tax professionals at Ferguson, Timar and Associates have been serving business owners across the country for over 15 years. The best part is that until you receive your cash payment, you don't pay us a dime. Our tax credit specialists are available now at 833-ERC-FILE, and your tax payment estimate is quick, easy, and free. That's 833-ERC-FILE to qualify you and your business for up to $26,000 $27,000 per employee of free federal aid. Call us now at 833-ERC-FILE. That's 833-ERC-FILE.
Is God obsolete?
Do you think religion is good for the world?
It only causes troubles and war.
Our culture is shifting ever closer to atheism, or irreligion. Today, the fastest growing religion is no religion at all.
Our fight in this world is not against Islam, it's against religion.
This is Kevin Sorbo. In an MOE e-religious nation, my family and I traveled to Israel to explore our faith and examine how lack of religion, disconnection, and cynicism affects culture and society worldwide.
Should we be paying any attention to faith? Is faith important? If God exists, is he even relevant today?
Is it really objective truth, or is it true to say everyone has their own truth?
Why are we losing our religion? You may need to read the Bible, but I know right from wrong.
These people who say, I don't need faith, I can be a good person. Can they?
Does religion even matter? Watch Irreligious Nation at salemnow.com. salemnow.com.
You are listening to the best of the Officer Taylor Show.
The American dream will survive. The Officer Tatum Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, welcome back to the Officer Tatum Show. I want to tell you guys about Prison Fellowship Angel Tree. You know, I really support Prison Fellowship. I supported them in a tremendous way last time we had a campaign for them. They were helping people who are incarcerated, men and women who want a second chance. They do an incredible job with them. But they also extend that help to the children of people who are incarcerated. And these children, there's no fault of their own that they're in these situations. And we want to help them. We want to bless them. And I want you to be a part of this. When I ask people to give, it's not because, you know, I need something from you. It's because I want to give you an opportunity to tell God thank you for the many blessings he blessed you with. So let me tell you about the campaign just real quickly. We want to bless these young people whose parents are incarcerated. We want to get them a gift for Christmas from their parent. We want to also give them a special message from their parent and a Bible, because we believe that they need to hear from God. They need to have a perspective or a biblical relationship. And so you can do that. $25 will help one child during the season. My family donated $1,000, which allowed us to bless 40 children. And I don't know what God has blessed you with, but you know, and God knows. And so bless these kids accordingly. Go to theofficertatum.com, theofficertatum.com. Click on the banner at the very top. Donate what God has called you to donate. We're at 4,200 kids. Our goal is to get to 4,500 kids before Christmas. All right, Braden Sorbo. One of the most incredible young men. I met him a long time ago. I actually wrote a foreword in your book, your first book you've written. How old are you at this point?
21.
21 years old. He wrote a book way before I thought about writing books. But man, you are incredible. People know your parents. Kevin Sorbo is your father.
Yeah.
And you know, he made a lot of incredible movies. But, you know, I think good fathers cast a good shadow on their children. And so the reason you are successful because you have great parents that believe in you and that still believe in you to do great things. But I want you to tell the audience, what are you up to, man? I mean, you wrote a book last time I talked to you. You're incredibly handsome guy. And you got the world ahead of you. What are you up to these days?
Yeah, I've been up to, I mean, it's a good shadow, but it's a big shadow.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot to fill, but we've been doing a lot. I filmed 5 movies since November of last year, and the first one of those 5 is coming out next January. On January 26th, it's going to be in theaters nationwide for a 4-day Fathom event. And so that's why I'm here. You know, I'm talking about the movie, I'm spreading the message because we don't have $200 million like James Cameron's Avatar to go out and say men shouldn't be masculine and really lose your toxic testosterone and stuff like that. So we're here to spread the word because word of mouth is what makes these movies do well.
And it's coming January, right?
Yep.
January 2023.
2023, January.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? You ever see that, it was a little book series, not super popular, called Left Behind, about the rapture?
Yep.
So that's what we did. They did a series a while back with Kirk Cameron. They remade a movie with Nicolas Cage, and everyone was going, Nicolas Cage isn't a Christian actor. We need a Christian actor like Kirk Cameron or Kevin Sorbo. And so last November in Calgary, Alberta, Kevin Sorbo went there and we filmed The Next Left Behind. It's based on book 3, so the rapture's already happened. It's almost prophetic because it talks about this one world government and one world currency. And I mean, we're seeing that today with a lot of stuff that's happening. And so it's pretty freaky, but it's a really cool film, and I was blessed to work with it.
That is awesome, man. That is awesome. So